Welcome to the Event Site Management Training for online chairs and event staff. As an online administrator, you will have access to do several things to manage your site. This training will review the following: how to log in as an admin, edit event options, which include changing event settings, location, event date, and event status, edit advanced options, which include e-commerce, participation types, and event questions, edit event properties, including edit announcements, sponsor lines 1 through 5, editing event coordinator properties, which includes contact information, managing news feeds, how to add a document, a picture, and how to create a custom page using the WYSIWYG editor. Make sure you have your Event Site Management Guide handy as you go through this training to take notes. This guide includes step-by-step directions that you will see in this training. While the examples in this training show a Relay for Life site, the steps are the same for all event types. So let's get started. In order to manage your events website, you must start by logging in as administrator. When you open your internet browser, navigate to your events website. You can use your website's friendly URL or search for your website. In the upper right-hand corner, click on the Login button. The Login box will open. Enter your username and password in the fields and click Login. Once you have successfully logged in, you will see a link to the Event Manager page at the top right-hand corner. The Event Manager is where you will spend your time customizing your events website. There are 5 sections of the Event Management Center. This training will focus on tasks in the Event Center. While most of your website will be set up for you, there are a few things that you need to check and modify if needed. The Event Options section contains critical information about your event, including settings, location, event dates, and the event status. These settings can be found by clicking on the Event Options link on the left-hand side of the screen. The first option that appears is the Different Event Fundraising Goal. By checking this box, you will indicate that you have set an online fundraising goal for your relay or your event. The amount entered in the field, Fundraising Goal Amount, will appear for logged-in participants in the My Events section of the dashboard. The next section is the Suggested Participant Fundraising Goal. The Suggested Participant Fundraising Goal will appear on the registration form for all participants. We recommend that you leave the goal at $100. As you scroll down the page, the next section is the Suggested Team Fundraising Goal. If your committee chooses to set a suggested fundraising goal for a team, enter the amount here. This will appear on the registration form when a team captain signs up online. As you continue to scroll down, the next option is the registration donation levels. Depending on your role, you may or may not be able to edit these values. In some cases, like the event displayed, there will be levels already entered that can be edited or deleted. In addition, additional levels can be added by entering a level name and amount and clicking the Add button. It is important to remember to check the Yes Allow the option of manually entering a value. This will allow participants to enter their own value of an additional donation when they register. Team size is next. You may set a maximum number of members allowed to join a team by entering a value here. Once a team has reached the maximum size as indicated in this field, the team will no longer accept registrations. Leave this field blank if you do not want teams to have a limit. The public event type is not a setting that you can edit at this time, and some users will not even see this item. Click the Next button to save your changes and continue editing your website. The next section is the location. This is the location or venue where the event will take place. The first several fields of the location information are the name, address, city, state, and zip code for your event. Take a minute and review this information to make sure it is correct. This information will be displayed to all participants. Additional location information includes country, county, region, and area. Region and area are not used for anything nor displayed publicly, so these can be left blank. County is the only field that can be used for sorting, searching, or reporting purposes in certain areas of the system. The last section in the location information is the local office mailing information. This information shows up on the offline donation form that is linked to every participant's personal page. This information is critical to ensure that all offline donations get sent to the right person in the right office so they get credited to the right event. This information does pre-populate the offline donation forms seen on their personal and team pages. Remember, this is critical information to ensure it is correct. This finishes the location section. Click the Next button to save your changes. The Next button will also advance you into the advanced settings. The Advanced Options section allows an online admin to specify how top participants are displayed, event notification, and upload local sponsor logos. Let's dive in and take a look. The first option is to include the monetary value of the registration fees in the status indicators. If this is selected, the participant's registration fee will show as a donation in their status indicator thermometer. This is a best practice across all programs, so it is suggested you leave this box checked as is. The second option allows you to list the email addresses of people who should receive an email when a new team registers. It is good practice to include notification for registration shares, and for relay events, anyone who would act in a team development capacity to mentor new teams. Your top event sponsors are given special recognition for their commitment on the event website. This recognition is highlighted on the event homepage as well as the My Event tab of the dashboard. Event sponsors from the greeting page and event sponsors from the My Event tab of the dashboard. In order to highlight these sponsors, you may create a set of scrolling logos that can be added to the website. Detailed instructions for creating animated GIF files or animated.gif files are included in your training guide. The next section applies to Relay for Life events only at this time. Relay for Life events may choose the minimum suggested online Luminaria donation level. While most events wish to continue using the standard $10 donation per white bag Luminaria, an event may offer other products. To get started, from the Event Center, go to Edit E-commerce Options. White bags are all $10 nationwide, but if your event offers other options such as other types of bags or torches, please contact your online support for the proper store ID. Your store ID will be defaulted. It is best practice to write down this defaulted store ID in case you need it in the future or if this field becomes blank. Pop quiz time. Where can you edit the default options for team and participant goals? Let's see how you did. The correct answer is C, in the Event Center, Edit Event Options. The Event Properties section is next. The Event Properties section of the Event Manager Center allows you to add additional information about your event, including event date, location, and social media links. The information provided in this area will feed into many areas of the website, so it is important to ensure that this data is complete and updated. Event Properties is found under the Event Center, Edit Event Properties. While most of this information should be defaulted for you, it is a good idea to review for its accuracy. Event name. Enter the name of the relay event. Be sure to include Relay for Life of in your event name in order for it to appear on your event homepage. Schedule. Enter the start time of your relay in the schedule field. The time should be listed in the standard format, such as 6:00 p.m. or 9 a.m. Date and time. Enter the date of your event. And follow the convention as seen above in order for the countdown timer on the greeting page to display the correct days to go till event. Location. Provide the venue name where the event will take place. For example, Jim Miller Park. State. Enter the state. City. Enter the city where the event takes place. For staff, if you do have an event name, date, or location change, please make sure you submit this to your online or data teams in the appropriate manner so that RelayForLife.org, EMT, and other society systems are updated appropriately. The map link is the next field on the event properties. When you complete the map link field to your site, when you complete this field, the map link field on your site will be embedded on your website. This is very helpful for participants to find the exact location of your event. Now, when a participant clicks on the Map It button, the map of the location will open in a new window. Directions are found in your training guide. The last series of sections in this particular section is sponsor lines 1 through 5. This section is not for your event sponsors. Instead, it's for key information and links to social media on your website. Each field has slightly different instructions for completing to link correctly. Please refer to your training guide for the specific steps for each field. Sponsor line 1 is for a short event announcement. This line will add display announcements on the My Event tab of the dashboard. Adding 60 or more characters is not recommended. Sponsor line 2 designated for your Relay for Life YouTube channel. The URL of the YouTube channel is entered into this field will populate the YouTube social media buttons listed throughout your website. Sponsor line 3 is designated for Twitter. The URL for your local Relay for Life Twitter feed that is entered into sponsor line 3 will populate the Twitter social media buttons listed throughout your website. Sponsor line 4 is designated for Facebook. Your Relay for Life Facebook fan page may be embedded within your website. Each Relay for Life is recommended to create their own Facebook fan page to provide a social network for the event. Sponsor line 5 is designated so your Relay for Life Flickr group photos will be embedded within your website. Again, specific detailed instructions for all 5 of these sponsor lines can be found in your training guide. The next step is the event coordinator. The event coordinator is typically the society staff partner for the event. When you are thinking about editing this information, it is important to know that this person's name and contact information appears on the Contact Us section of your event details page. To edit the event coordinator information, go to the Event Center, click on Edit Event Coordinator Properties. Enter or update the coordinator's name, phone, and email address as you want it to appear on your website. When you are finished, click Finish or Save. Pop quiz. Which sponsor line is where you create a link to your event's Facebook page? How did you do? The correct answer is D, sponsor line 4. The newsfeed appears on the participants dashboard in the announcements area. This is a great place to list meeting dates, online fundraising challenges, and special activities. This section can also sometimes include a national and statewide information. Let's take a look at how to create the newsfeed. From the Event Center, select Manage Newsfeeds. Click on the Create New Event Newsfeed button at the top of the screen. The form to create the newsfeed opens, and there are 5 sections to complete. The first section is for administrators only. The title and description entered here will only be seen by administrators. The internal name of the newsfeed is required, and a good description helps locate a newsfeed when searching later on. After entering at least the internal name, click Next. Add an image if desired to appear with the newsfeed. Provide a public title for the newsfeed that will appear in the Relay dashboard for all participants to view. And then create the content for the announcement. The next 2 steps are required. They include the title of the newsfeed and the actual content. The title will be bolded in text. You want to try to think of a created title to drive people to read your newsfeed. The content is where you will enter the meat and potatoes of your newsfeed item. The first 100 characters will appear on the dashboard. If your content is more than 100 characters, then a Read More link will automatically be added. In addition to the text of the newsfeed, you can also include an external link. This is done by adding the URL and providing the text that should appear in steps 5 and 6. Additional detailed information is found in your training guide. Newsfeed items can be set to activate on certain dates and times and deactivate on certain dates and times. This means as an administrator, you can create several newsfeed items at once and have your newsfeed change automatically throughout the season. In addition, you can set newsfeed items for all participants or just team captains. This is another way to get key information released to team captains only. As you are entering newsfeed items, read the descriptions on the page for additional detailed information about each setting. One option that you have on this page is to save as an unpublished item. This will save the item as a draft and allow for further editing. When you are finished, you can click the Finish or Save button at the bottom of the screen. Once a newsfeed has been created, it can be edited, reviewed, copied, and archived to best manage those announcements that appear in the dashboard and within the Event Management Center. Documents can be added to your website. An example of a document to upload is a flyer about a team fundraiser or fundraising tips. Once uploaded, a link to the document can be created and used in email communications or in other areas of your event site. The first step is to upload the document into the event library, which is found in the Event Center. Select the Upload New Document button. Then click the Browse button to locate the file on your computer, and then click on the Upload button. After you click on Upload, you will need to click on Next. You can upload a Word, Excel, PDF, or PowerPoint file. The next page asks for details about the document. The document title is required and identifies the document file in the event library. This name will show up on the drop-down menu when you add it to the web page editor. The document title is the only required field. However, we recommend that you enter a good description to describe the purpose and content of the document file. This is very helpful when searching for the file. Keywords can also help locate the document when searching the library. When choosing keywords, use words that will make it easy to find the document in the future if you cannot remember the name of the document. After you have added the details, click Finish. The document is now uploaded and can be used as a link in an email or on a page on your site. For detailed instructions for creating links, check your training guide. Just like documents, pictures can be uploaded to your web page. The steps for uploading images are very similar to that of uploading a document by starting in the Manage Event Library. When the Manage Event Library opens, click on the Image list. To upload a new picture, click on the Upload New Image button. The image title identifies the file of the image library and will be the name that displays in the List tab. This is a required field. The alternative text helps identify the content or purpose of the image used in HTML, IMG, SRC tag. Alternative text is used as a replacement for an image when the image cannot be seen. This can happen, for example, when someone uses a speech browser, uses a text-only browser, or uses a graphical browser with images turned off. Click Browse to locate the image on your computer, and then click Open. Click Upload to save the image to your event image library. Click Finish and the image will be added to your library. Once the image is uploaded, it can be used on web pages, on your site, or in emails. Additional directions for doing this can be found in your training guide. While there are many pages already available on the website which you can edit and personalize, you can also create additional pages for new content and materials. If you wish to create your own page, you may request a blank web page by creating a custom page. There will be no layout or formatting available. The public will not see this newly created page until you add it to the navigation bar. This is done under Event Website, Create a Custom Page. When you are creating a custom page, you will be using a What You See is What You Get editor. What you see is what you get as you type information in. You can add text, images, links, and documents. Be sure to give your page a page name, as this will appear in the navigation pane. It is important to save your work often. When you are finished adding the content to your page, click the Finish button. This is not the last step, however. You still need to make the page visible. The next step is to add the newly created page to the navigation bar. To do this, from the Event Website page, click on Configure Navigation button. Note, these do not technically add a navigation bar, but rather add links to these pages in the More About This Event box at the bottom of the dashboard, where they can easily navigate participants to other site pages. The first step is to select a section in your menu. This ensures that the More Event Information section of the navigation bar is selected. No additional select sections of the navigation bar may be created. Select a page to add. Choose a custom page and add from the listing, or click Provide Your Own Link in order to enter a URL. Specify the label. Enter the label, which is exactly what the link will read when added to the navigation bar. Click Add Page and the link will appear in the Change Navigation entries. When you are finished adjusting or adding links to the navigation bar, click Save and then Finish. Pop quiz time. Where do you create an announcement that appears on the participant's dashboard? And the answer is A, in the Event Center news feed. If an online chair or volunteer needs assistance, they should first speak with their staff partner. If the staff partner does not know how to answer or resolve the issue, they should go to helpme.cancer.org and click on one of the two eRevenue forms, seen to submit complete details of their question or issue. Tickets are routed to second-level website support staff based on whether it is relay or non-relay. Participants can continue to contact NCIC at 1-800-ACS-2345 if they cannot reach their online chair or staff partner for help. Thank you for participating in this webinar. You may now close this window.